What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome back to my channel. We're about to jump into your energy. It goes out to sun, moon, and rising, singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcomed. I was reading through astrology actually, and I looked into our sign. If anyone doesn't know, I'm a Leo sun sign, Aquarius moon sign, and a Scorpio rising. My Cancer is in Venus. So sometimes I look at certain things. My 12th house is lit. Yeah, when I get situated, I'm gonna post my chart so people can look. But I noticed that we're going into 2022 in an interesting energy. Even though this eclipse isn't going to affect our sign, like it is, but it's not in our sign. I do know that much. So we're gonna get hit with some interesting energy. A couple places I go to say it's gonna be about connection. Not just connection with love, so forth and so on, but connection in general, networking, reaching out, community, connection. So we're going to jump into some cards to see what's going to happen for us, including myself. There'll be a couple channel messages, one from the Archangel Michael, one from the Archangel Gabriel or Gabriel if you choose to work with the feminine counterpart, Archangel Ariel or Uriel, it depends on your fancy. Also a few deities that they pop in. I'm really not going to say what your ancestors have to say because that's kind of like your job. So I'll say what the ancestors in general have to say, because if you trace it back, we got kind of all interconnect. So we're going to draw a card for the opening energy. So it's about connection, is it? Connection isn't just touch. A lot of these connections will be also via astral. You might have dream states. A lot of it will be, for those who are kind of stuck and open to meeting people in general. If you've done work to meet new people, then expect those people to come forth in many different ways. If you spend a lot of time on the internet, it manifests that way. So first off, we have the Three of Air. This is all about, the way I'm gonna flow with it this go around is pretty much use your brain to go into the ethers, the realm of the astral. Listen, use your clairaudient abilities to pull in that energy of people that you are meant to connect with. I heard soul family. So if you're looking to connect with your soul family, then be open to that because they will be coming through. A few of these soul families will be guided by the Archangel Michael. If you're into that aspect of spirituality, I suggest looking into it. It has to do with the whole Ray family and Blue Ray, that thing. But if you've been looking for a way to peer beyond the veil, things such as incense that you can gaze into are great, but it's best to have things like a scrying mirror or a crystal ball. If you have a crystal ball, make sure you get one that does connect with seeing beyond the veil. They all work, but it's kind of like an extra oomph of energy. It's a correspondent, it's a tool that goes along with it. So be open to it. And I heard to keep your cards or your spiritual tools with you when you go into the realm of the aether so you can divine. Look into Tridaka Yoga as well. Many of you are going to attract a very passionate, fiery individual into their life that is very deeply into the occult. Think a magician, and just a ceremonial magician. I'm not saying there will be a Thelemite, but look into paths like Thelema and Greater Kia Solomon, other ceremonial paths that I'm not really, I hope I don't say this wrong, but when I was a practicing magician, I didn't see many women practicing ceremonial magic. And I'm not saying you all don't. I'm just saying I didn't see it. But like when I practice the craft and I connect with people, I run into a lot of women. So I'm not saying that it's just for one gender. I'm just saying that people flock to where they go to. And I flocked to ceremonial magic for a while. Then I flocked to the craft. Then I flocked to other paths. So it's really not a shy. It's just, just saying. You will attract like very masculine, very on point, very analytical, very trained in the mind. They'll be adept in many spiritual abilities, astral, clairvoyance, things like that, clairaudience, so forth and so on. And they'll be deeply connected to the element of earth, the earth, air, fire, water. As I like to say, return. They will have an understanding of natural magic as well. And this right here is specifically for the ladies. I got something for the gentlemen. It's just I have to give what I see. They'll be deeply connected to the realm of the Faeries. Some work with the 4 great archangels and the lesser vanishing ritual, the pentagram. There's multiple variations and multiple versions. You can even tweak your own one if you want. Just replace the God form names. It does have Yod, He, Vahe, Adonai, Tetragrammaton, things like that. But at the end of the day, that they have Wiccan versions and versions that Thelemites have used, and so forth and so on. So they won't really be working with, like, for the 4 great archangels. They're going to include the gnomes, the Undines, the Sylphs, the salamanders, so forth and so on. Or they might include tarot cards as the elements for a lot of their temple openings, herbs, things like that. Her root work. They might be in the root work. I just speak the message. One more. There might be a life path 5. Oh, shoot, what was that? We don't do cards that fell on the floor. Well, sometimes we do. That's for me to see. Okay, cool. If anyone wanted to know, it is a time of great joy. And I kind of wanted to leave that out because whoever resonates with that reading will have a time of great joy. And I don't want life to hit you and you be like, man, we all get doubtful, every single last one of us. This connection will also be very fluid. You'll be flowing in and out of people's lives. So you will not be befriending or falling or whatever with everyone. You'll connect, you'll network, so forth and so on. And it's going to be something that benefits you down the road. You're going to do something that's going to, kind of make you feel good inside. Oh yeah, so we got. For those that are looking for the love aspect, I would say there you go right there. You should be good with the love aspect. So we got some fire on the board. One that does stick out to me the most is this and this. And this. If you're curious, you can take a peek at your lover. If you want to. If you want to take a peek at your lover, you can do a general working. And then look into the scrying mirror. This is a very off-the-wall interesting reading. Thank you, Michael. Who's up next? Many of you need to take some time to heal. Many of you have that feeling in the pit of your chest or rising up. It's like, I don't know whoever resonates with this, but you'll meditate and the energy will rise and rise and rise and then get stuck right there. And it'll feel very weird, and then sometimes it'll trigger like a sad moment, and sometimes it'll make you energetic. But that is the need to work on your heart space to open it up. And I know whoever resonates with this does not want to cry. Who likes to cry, right? Who likes for their heart space to open up and then they start bursting forth with tears? That's never fun. But if you're patient, there's a celebration. Be wary of snitches, because those snitches shall bring a tower moment. They also steal your crumbs. So think of crumbs as energy. Make sure that they can't tap into you. This goes for needing a cleansing and a healing to remove unwanted attachments to your auric field. Then you can start to retain the energy that you want to really come forth and carry out your great work. Healing is important. Some of you are really up there in the aethers, spiritually. Some of you are very deeply connected to your ancestors. That's not a message. I'm just, none of them spoke to me. They want you to work with them so you can have a happy life. Whether you are married or single, whether if you have kids or not, they want you to have a happy life. Happy life, gentlemen. I think that is spoken. They want you to have a happy life. What do we got for my guys? You can have that too. And whoever resonates with this, gentleman, I know this is going to trigger a few of my brothers, but we got to do what we got to do. That one from the past is not your future. Let her go. What has she done for you? And I'm picking up like a 50-50 sort of energy that half of you are staying with her thinking that she's going to bring forth that dream that you want, that happy life, happy wife, family and kids and the dog and a cat and a 2.5 acres of land. You can have a happy life. And some of you know it's not going to happen, but you still think and hold off for that one little glimmer of hope, but you know it's not going to happen. Either or, let it go. Because when you let it go, the key to the heart shall come forth and open up, and then you can gain the understanding of why it's not working for you, and then you can attract the one that will truly make you feel good inside, or you will attract the one that you can truly make feel good inside, and other ways. Right. I was going to read from the other deck, but I misplaced them, and I can't seem to find them. Saint Anthony, will you return my cards to me, please? Thank you. Hello, Ariel. Wow. I don't think I'm gonna pull that one. That's a little rough. It's not a bad card. It's just kind of like her energy kind of gets me sometimes. So I don't. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Think Hera energy, and that's what I heard. I know it might not even look like her, but that's what I heard. Hera energy. Ugh. For those who are spiritual, they know what that they know what that means. For those who resonate with her, and for in general, love can come your way. But this is not just a card of love. For those that do resonate with, and I very seldomly do predictions, period, point blank, the end. Because quite frankly, I suck at those. That's why my readings are timeless. That's why I do the readings that I do. I can read, yes. I hear my spiritual, I do my work. I get it in massively. But at the same time, I don't like predicting because time is fluid. And we have such a limited understanding of actual time that we add our own little numbers to it. Numbers mean something in spirituality, but at the same time, we add our own little numbers to the spectrum, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. That's why when people reach about 26, they start freaking the hell out if things are not where they need to be. And God forbid you fall off around 30 or 40 and have to start your life all over. Then that scares the living crap out of us because it removes our security and puts us in a very messed up state of spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical insecurity. And we're vulnerable. We become like scared prey. So that's why, with that out of the way, for those that do really resonate with this reading, I mean like from every word to word, look into Beltane. That's when you'll connect with somebody. Or reconnect. I don't know what's happening astrologically around that time. I don't know what planet is where. But I know from an energetic point of view and what I see, you will connect. And it will not just be on an emotional level. Look into Beltane and the lore and the mythology of Beltane. Think of the maypole. Okay. Anyway, during that time, you're going to be going within yourself. You're really going to be taking time to gain an understanding of what it is that you got going on in your spiritual life. It's no more games. For whoever resonates with that, we're jumping from message to message. We're off the love aspect. Well, we are on the love aspect, but we're off the love aspect. We're off the love tip. You know, I heard you're going to learn. That's it. You here to do your thing. We all here to do our thing. But you about to do your thing. And I heard I am too. Most people might say, you know, I don't resonate with that. Or most might say, just read the cards, dude. But people wanted channel messages, right? So, which one of you have been calling forth a great fire goddess, or perhaps a goddess of sensuality, or perhaps the LSUT word? Who have been working in their maiden format with passion? And when we know we have passion, we have things such as, you know, sexualis magic. I just said it like that, you know. So if you have been casting to attract that energy, it's coming into your life. It's gonna be all you want to. It's gonna burn out fast as hell. But I don't think you want it to last for long. I do you? Everybody likes to have their fun, gentlemen and ladies. But for those that do look, the Maiden of Air will come into your life. For those who want something very, very, very deep, allow her to come into your life, but do not let the flowers and rainbows and the beautiful early morning spring feeling affect you in a way like, I got it, because she's very logical. And if you look, she is, I'm just gonna break it down in a way you can probably understand. She is coming forth looking at you like, I got you. Don't play with me. Some of you need to get into palmistry and gain an understanding or have your palms read. Now, interestingly enough, palms, like I like to look at it, I've seen things change. Ooh, what was that? That was the Mother of Air popped on the board. That little glare is pissing me off, sorry. The Mother of Air is popped on the board. This Mother of Air comes forth with knowledge and wisdom. Think of knowledge coming from the aethers or the heavens, whatever it is that you believe, but I do sense a specific goddess energy sending down gnosis. Interestingly enough, more towards my fellas and my ladies. No disrespect to my ladies, but there's a few guys that are trying to gain an understanding of the goddess traditions or the feminine mysteries, so forth and so on, and apply it to their path so they can gain a deeper understanding of their own internal structure, so they can actually bring forth the emotions that would be able to contain another person's emotions. Because if you cannot contain one another's emotions, then you aren't going anywhere. Think about the classic sayings, be his peace. Think of the classic sayings, he is in touch with himself. And I don't mean in that really, really weird 80s or 90s way either. I mean, this very masculine energy, but also understands life, cares for people and beings that are less fortunate than himself. Takes compassion to do that. We all have that, but at the same time, we channel it a different way. A lot of guys work best, and he's going to be one of those individuals, or the energy in general is going to be, when the download is complete, they're going to get out there and really just change the world, or, well, their world, of course. They might run for president, you never know. But they're going to change their world by really, really, really implementing the compassion. They're going to project it out to the world. And they're going to feel like they have a deep purpose when they are in reality helping people. Again, they're going to help the less fortunate, so forth and so on. So in final, I think I shall close it out there. We'll see if we got any channel messages. Seek the truth of your divine being before you come forth without a foundation. For lest your foundation fail, you too shall fail. That's all I got. Hopefully that resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Means Tarot family. Make sure you follow me on TikTok at The Tarot Intuitive, and check out the previous video that has to do with accountability. That's something that we can all do. But it is about connection. And a lot of y'all are going to have a lot of dream time. Gnosis is going to be coming to your brain. But anyway, I think that's all I got. Peace.